Welcome to the Busted Knees and Pretty Trees podcast. It's that time of the week. I am Travis White, one panel of a stunning triptych that is this gnarly little outdoor and nature podcast.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in. For real, we couldn't be more grateful. Last week, we had an enlightening conversation with Whitney Yorger, the Communications and Outreach Manager for the Indiana Audubon Society.
Yep.
She took us to school on Indiana's oldest conservation organization and their mission to conserve, educate, research, and engage with the community. We also found out about Dr. Earl Brooks with the help of an old-timey Busted Knees hero, the Birdman of Pennville, Hal Koffel.
Hal Koffel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Take a listen. It was a hoot. We can't wait to cross flight paths once again. The Busted Knees boys were wildly motivated after our chat with Whitney, and we ripped apart the studio. Then, using the ancient art of Chinese geomancy, a shared vision aimed to the stars, and of course, the support from listeners like you, we arranged the chairs and hung some more stuff on the walls. We did some painting too. We even brought in a home for Walter to drag his fresh kills and the latest wilderness reports to Brett.
Yes, yeah, we did, dude.
This place keeps growing and getting better, and I think today's episode is going to be a good one to test out our new feng shui. Paddy is at the plate, and it's his turn to host the Busted Knees Trail Trivia Challenge. Paddy Games. I couldn't figure out anything good to go after that.
That was still fun, though.
He will surely test my wits and integrity against Brad's ability to find loopholes.
And win a fourth time.
I'm not sure what Paddy has brewed up for us tonight, so let's go ahead and find out. Welcome to the podcast, the host of tonight's Trivia Challenge program, Paddy Richardson.
Hello.
And of course, my sneaky opposition, Brad Strix Greer.
I love it. We're keeping it going. Oh, that's great.
That's not. It's you can't just put it on me. It's
What do you mean?
No,
Patrick's.
you can't do. I've not won like you've won.
Every win you've had has been iffy.
You literally let me
no.
die on trail for a
definitely hasn't been
victory.
iffy.
Some victories were straight up just stolen.
Yeah, I agree, Brad.
Well, like the one where you made a 10-point bonus question and I got that right too.
That was after the fact, and even in the episode, I was said, now I don't really want to do it.
We need to play those tapes back.
Rip it back,
I
son.
might put it in right here.
Okay.
But we keep forgetting. The very first trivia episode that we did, we said the winner was going to choose what we donate $25 to, and we keep forgetting. So
Good
we can't
call.
We can't forget tonight.
We've got a backlog then.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's what's up. That's what's up for stakes for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is a $25 donation to whatever group, place, society, anything you want to donate to.
Perfect.
Conservation group.
Conservation
Of some
group.
sort.
Yeah, we got to hold ourselves to that standard.
Oh. Okay, conservation group. I love it.
What if it's like help the hikers,
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Friends of the, I guess, yeah,
friends of the outdoors?
Friends of the Smokies.
Oh, yeah.
News Panther on our first interface, our newest interface,
yeah.
I should say. This is fun.
We have some pretty sweet new audio equipment.
We're psyched about it.
We hope it sounds okay because we're not sure yet.
The story that I have this week is a great example of just how vast some of the backcountries and wilderness are in some of the national parks.
Ooh, okay. Intrigued.
Yeah. Because this involves the NPS finding around 2,377 marijuana plants and 2,000 pounds of trash in Sequoia National Park.
Wow and wow.
Yeah. Over 2,300 marijuana plants growing inside of Sequoia.
That is substantial.
What's the square footage of that sucker?
The grow site was approximately 13 acres. And I'll get into a little bit about the site itself in a second, because they actually made terraces and shit to plant this on.
How big's Sequoia?
pretty big. I mean, it's Sequoia, Kings Canyon are kind of the same. They're touching. So they're like always considered one.
Yeah.
But this is like adjacent to Yosemite.
Well, I'm trying to just figure out like what that ratio is.
Oh, like say compared to like a Smoky Mountain.
Like, is it easy to go into Sequoia National Park and decide I'm going to make a weed farm and
Apparently.
nobody's going to find it?
I don't know how easy it is. It's possible. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying,
I'm
Trav?
not sure. I guess that was a pretty big area.
Yeah. So the park itself, Sequoia, is about 404,000 acres, and the Great Smoky Mountains is around 520,000.
Damn.
So
Wow.
Smoky Mountains is bigger.
And the weed farm was what?
13 acres.
13 acres.
So that's super tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far out were they?
But what makes me wonder is, so to get into the park,
Yeah.
did they pay a park entry fee?
That's no.
Or like, do they have America the Beautiful cards?
You
like
had
annual
to have
passes?
snuck in. Come on, right?
Yeah, I guess probably because it
There's
is
gotta
surrounded
be
by
back
like
roads.
it is surrounded by a national forest. But so like I've heard about this a couple of different times. I've never heard of it taking place inside of a national park. The NPS initially rated the site in 2024, but had to wait until recently to go back in and start the rehabilitation process because there was a bunch of hazardous chemicals. But they also didn't go into like, did they just like let those evaporate? Because usually those are pretty volatile and
Right.
they won't last long. They'll just evaporate if they're out in the environment. But that makes me wonder. I don't know if they like secured it and like made sure it wasn't going to spill and then just waited and came back, or how that works. But it was a whole year until they went back and actually started the rehabilitating of it.
Really?
The chemical itself was called, it's a big one, methimidofos.
Methimidofos?
Methimidofos.
Methimidofos.
Which is a highly toxic insecticide that was banned in the U.S., but it was only banned in 2009.
Did you say incesticide
Yeah.
or insecticide?
Insecticide. Negative.
I've never.
Just
that's a
rolled
new
right through that too. Insecticide. A lot of these sites are usually run by cartels or like gangs. It's a very well organized thing. So they're usually sneaking these chemicals in through Canada or Mexico.
Well, that's what I was saying. Which that's still, well, Mexico maybe not, but Canada, that's a hell of a long drive.
Yeah.
But they're not driving through the front door.
Yeah. I don't.
That's, man, see, that's where I'm saying it's, you said that if it's easy or not, like, I would imagine that huffing that kind of stuff out there.
I mean, you could a camper van, load it up with equipment and supplies, take it up there. You take however many trips you want.
Like in the dead of night.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they did say there is 2 miles of trails. It's kind of funny how they worded it. It was 2 miles of illegally maintained trails.
2 miles.
So they must have been nice trails, illegally maintained.
Dang.
But so see, 2 miles though, that's either not that far into the park because it is surrounded by national forests. So,
Right.
Yeah, it's
Dang, that's crazy.
so some of the stuff, like some of the damage that the illegal grow site brought was, and this is a lot of the same stuff that I've heard about before. So they, I'll give you a little trivia right now.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
How many gallons of water does a marijuana plant consume a day?
Gallons.
1 to 2, 3 to 4, 6 to 8, 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Hang on. 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Whoa.
Travis gets a point.
Nice.
All right. I got
Actually,
a point.
Travis
All right,
wins.
going in.
Unless I come up with another question. Oh no, these are separate trivia games.
Oh.
So were there irrigation systems?
Yeah. So like, and this is there. I listened to an interview once with a retired game warden, and he said a lot of times these sites are discovered because a creek dries up because they divert the water from like some kind of stream. and either the game wardens, park rangers, whoever discovers a dried up creek, or a fisherman goes out there to his fishing hole to fish and there's no water.
Right.
Or it's like half, there's like no water flow. So not only do they divert water, but they they'll like dig little reservoirs to hold water. And like, so not only are they draining it, they're also like,
they're building their own little self-sufficient water filtration system.
Pretty crazy. So, and then also think of what that damage is, what it's doing by not having that water. The vegetation, the animals, everything that relies on that water no longer has it.
Oh, absolutely.
And like they're obviously clearing out the vegetation of the grow site. So whatever native species were growing there are gone. And then
they have to cultivate the land, right?
Yeah. And the hazardous chemicals, obviously and like just that runoff's just going. Those streams that we drink out of when we're backpacking.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the streams where the runoff from this grow site's going to.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, there's probably a lot of, you're explaining it. There's a lot of that's.
Yeah. And then 2,000 pounds of trash. They have to helicopter that shit out.
How did they discover it?
It didn't say. It's something, I think they do have a lot of things in place because this area... you may have heard of Humboldt County.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the Emerald Triangle, which that Sequoia is like southeast of the Emerald Triangle, like on the other side of Sacramento.
Right.
So it's not in that area, but that region of California is just like, that's the best place to grow marijuana. In the last decade, they've found a total of 300,000 plants and around $850 million worth of, if they would have sold it.
Product.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's an ongoing, like, never-ending battle that's just happening everywhere.
I guess that's also like more and more land, right? Because if they keep moving and then putting up another 13-acre farm and then another 13-acre farm, at some point you're really hitting a lot of acreage.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's just that really is like a testament to how vast our national parks are.
No kidding.
They can build an entire weed plantation in the middle of the forest and nobody's going to find it.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how many people are just out there.
Yeah.
I think a lot.
Or Bigfoot.
It sounds like it took a lot of time to set this up because, like I said, they dug terraces into the hillsides. Then there were like developed campsites where all the workers stayed. They had kitchen areas. There was evidence of poaching animals as well. And like I said, 2 miles of trails that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, that sucks. Sucks.
They said there were no arrests either, I believe. So it's kind of crazy too.
They found the camp empty?
Yeah, they must have.
Whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty wild story.
That is pretty wild.
Happening in the national parks.
Well, they knew they were on to them. And they were like, all right, we got to get that.
Well, you would imagine a grow system like that comes with some powerful backing.
Yeah,
so,
I would say so.
Boy, that's fun. I know all about Humboldt. That's Murder Mountain too, right?
Yeah.
Is up there, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the documentary.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to ask
That's a good
if
one.
there's a documentary.
Yeah, and that's like closer to the coast, northeast of Sacramento, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get some feedback on that.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's fun. Good job. Yeah. Oh, there is the news panther. Dang.
So what's the main way to find these plots of land? Is it through the air or on the ground?
I think it's through the air. Because I know even when I was in the Air Guard, you could volunteer to go and be like one of the spotters from a plane or a helicopter. Like
you're no
looking for
narc
grow
though.
sites. Hell no.
You're no narc.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Nah, that's for narcs.
But this is like the one thing too. This is illegal grow sites are there because there's still so many states that it's not legal in.
Right.
So or else I mean.
Oh, there's a long history with that and opinion there.
Like the war on drugs.
The war on drugs, yeah.
Because
old Nancy Reagan.
Didn't like one of the major kingpins said something like, we're feeding a demand.
Yeah.
The demand's there. They're going to get it one way or
One
another.
way or another.
Yeah.
Tax it.
Yeah.
And let us all have it.
I tell you what, they've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I agree.
Keeping drugs out and about.
Yep. Well, before we get too far into drug talk on this podcast, what do you say we move on?
Yeah.
Ready? Because I got you.
I'm definitely ready.
All right, guys, what do you say we get into game night? Tonight, we are going to play 2 truths and a lie. Okay? So I'm going to read you 3 facts about 10 different categories, or 3 statements about 10 different categories, and you're going to tell me which one is a lie. Now, be prepared because some of these are pretty easy to tell. I was just really interested to read the information
Okay.
because it's super fun. Okay?
2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie, and then you tell me which one is a lie.
And you're going to throw 10 of these.
10 separate
us.
questions, 3 things each.
Okay.
3 things each. Are you ready?
When you say some of them will be pretty obvious, do you mean to me and probably not Travis?
No, these are pretty obvious. I think they're obvious, but then again, I've been looking at the questions for a week or 2 now.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
they're obvious.
Yeah, you're like really building us up here.
Yeah. Well,
there a
okay.
theme
You
to
know what,
these
dude? No,
questions?
each question is a different theme. It's a different animal, geography,
so this is
whatever. It's fun. I wanted to get way into
the
information. and
natural
I
sciences challenge.
I thought this would be a fun opportunity for us just to learn a lot together. That's what I thought. Okay.
Do it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1. It's going to be about birds. And this is from Birds and Blooms. Okay. A. If I return a baby bird to its nest, the mother will know I've touched it and will reject it. B. When a pie-billed grebe feels an enemy approaching, they will switch into submarine mode. C. Male American bitterns gulp air to inflate their throats to make funky booming sounds that could be heard a mile away. So is it which one is a lie and the other 2 would be true?
I forgot that I have to write an answer down.
Can you go through those?
Yep, I'll go through them again. A is if I return a baby bird to its nest, the mother will know I've touched it and will reject it. B, when a pie-billed grebe feels an enemy approaching, they will switch into submarine mode.
Is it grebe or grebe?
I don't know. Is it? Which one is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think grebe.
Oh, grebe. Okay, pie-billed grebe. And then C is a male American bitterns will gulp air to inflate their throats to make funky booming sounds heard a mile away.
We're
I'm ready.
picking the lie.
You're picking the lie. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Show me, dude. A. That is false. You're right. Very good, guys. See, this
Damn
is
it, that really confused me when he goes, that is false. You're right.
That is false. You're right. Unlike mammals and reptiles, most birds have a very poor sense of smell, except for vultures, and cannot detect the human scent. Parent birds have a lot invested in their young and will not reject or hurt a baby bird that has been touched by a human, even if they see you do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that just something people used to tell us? Just
Yeah, to get you as a kid to not touch this
Just don't touch
dirty animal that's on the ground. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably a wives' tale or something along those lines.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
so do you know what the protocol is if you find a baby bird laying on the ground somewhere?
Nope, I don't. We've covered this tons of times where I'm holding on just getting the questions.
Well, apparently if you can get it back to the nest.
Yeah, that
okay.
should be what you should do. And a baby bird, parent bird generally cannot carry their young up to the nest. So just leaving it alone and saying, "Oh, the parent bird will come get it." That's probably not
Right.
the right frame of thought too. All right, question 2. Sharks. First one, Sharks have specialized senses called electroreception. B, sharks reproduce in different ways. Some give birth to live young, while others lay eggs. Or is it C, sharks must swim constantly to breathe? So you're telling me which one is a lie or false. Sharks have a specialized sense called electroreception. Sharks reproduce in different ways. Some give birth to live young while others lay eggs. Or is it C, sharks must swim constantly to breathe?
I think I have my answer.
Okay. Brad said B. C. It is C.
Yeah.
C. It is false. It's not right that sharks must swim constantly to breathe. While some species, like the great white, must swim constantly to push water over their gills, others, like the nurse shark, can pump water using their muscles and then rest on the sea floor. Huh. There we go.
Yeah, I think I've seen some videos of sharks just
chilling
not
on the
moving
ground
at all.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting because it is. It's like, and that's also why I believe they can't keep great white sharks like in like SeaWorld or in a tank or anything, or at an aquarium, because just the sheer like having to move at all times. Yeah. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. National parks. Okay. First one is black bears in the Smokies do not actually hibernate.
Okay.
B, hiking is the only thing to do in a national park. C, Lassen Volcanic National Park is the only place on Earth with all 4 types of volcanoes.
I don't think you need to read those again.
Okay.
Or I hope not.
Show us the answer. Show me the answer. It's B. It's B. You guys both got it right.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Oh man.
I just wanted
That was
to.
a toughie.
So, are you familiar with all the types of volcanoes?
No.
There's shield. There's the plug dome, the cinder cone, and the composite volcanoes.
What was St. Helen?
I don't know.
Plug. That seems like a plug.
Cone?
Well,
Because it shot out the side, right?
none of the descriptions mentioned about how it like shoots out. But the shield is a large, broadly sloping and often circular volcano that gets its name from its resemblance of a warrior's shield.
Like the iconic.
Yeah,
That's the volcano.
Right, that's what I took it as. The plug dome is roughly circular, steep-sided mound formed from the eruption of viscous lava.
That's got to be St.
Unlike other volcanoes, the lava is too thick to flow.
Yeah.
So it just sticks to the side and becomes, or it is viscous, sticks to the side and then just keeps growing
Like
the
candle,
volcano. Yeah.
Candle wax.
Yeah, I would say so. Like candle wax, right.
Interesting.
The cinder cone is a steep-sided, simple cone-shaped volcano built from ejecting fragments of solidified lava called cinders or scoria.
Maybe that's the one you see everywhere.
That'd be interesting.
That sounds a lot
examples.
like the shielded one.
Yeah.
Like Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
What's that one?
I don't know.
That seems like that would be
that's
that one.
interesting. Now that I probably should have looked that up. And then the last one is the composite or the stratovolcano, is a large cone-shaped volcano formed over long periods of alternating layers of viscous lava, ash, and pyroclasty materials. So that's actually the one that in my mind, when I wasn't looking this up, that I thought it was going to be.
I mean, they all sound pretty similar except for the
say.
one that builds up on itself.
Right.
What would be the state of Hawaii? The Hawaiian Islands.
That's building up on itself, it seems like.
Well, yeah, but isn't where's Lassen Volcanic?
California.
California? Oh, I don't know. All these are great
Because
questions.
there's the Lassen Wolf Pack.
The Lassen Wolf Pack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We went over that.
Yeah.
Cool. Huh. How about that?
I learned about volcanoes
And the Alaskan
Not how
wolfpack
to
again.
Identify them.
Yeah. My bad. All right, number 4, let's get into conservation, okay? A, indigenous communities, despite being less than 5% of the global population, protect about 80% of the world's remaining biodiversity. Okay? B, 18 million hectares of forest are destroyed annually, releasing significant amounts of carbon dioxide and threatening biodiversity.
What's that in American?
I don't know. That's a great question, Brad. C, to apply to a conservancy crew, you must first be studied or studying an environmentally related field.
To be able to work for a conservation group, you have to do that.
Yeah, you have to be at least studied or studying an environmentally related field.
Okay, I have my answer.
Okay.
Go through those again.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
you confuse me when because you don't say A.
A, indigenous communities, despite being less than 5% of the global population, protect about 80% of the world's remaining biodiversity.
Okay.
B, 18 million hectares of forest are destroyed annually, releasing significant amounts of carbon dioxide and threatening biodiversity. Or is it C, to apply to a conservancy crew, you must be studied or studying an environmentally related field. What is it?
I got my
Brad's
answer.
got his, I see it. I don't want to say it. And then
I don't know.
Travis got his. Travis says B. Brad says C. It is C is false. Yes, crew members are not required to have an educational background in a related field, as most conservancy groups will provide the tools and the training to successfully complete projects you're working on.
Yeah, conservation groups need marketers.
That sucks.
Yeah, they
would
need
have
kind
a
of
marketing-
everyone.
They would have
Volunteers.
a marketing degree.
Right. So if you're sitting out there and you're just curious about helping out or doing something out there in your local, Eagle Marsh or wetland or something like that, don't worry about the education you have. Go out there and they're going to help you out. They're going to teach you and get you started on a project. And then that's how you get moving.
I'm disappointed in myself on that one.
I think you guys are tied up since you guys wanted to keep score.
Yeah.
I think you're 1-1 now.
Yeah, or 2-2.
3-3.
3-3. Okay. Well, okay. Either
Somewhere
way.
in there.
Okay. So next one. Next
get it
question, number 5. We're going to go to the rainforest.
Ooh.
Okay. A, tropical rainforests cover less than 3% of the planet, yet they are home to more than half of our planet's terrestrial animal species. Or is it B, rainforest plants are used in some of the world's most important and life-saving medicines. Or is it C, the Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the planet?
Yeah, and I mean, aren't they still discovering more shit that they don't even know about that they can use?
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
Like medicinally?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Kool-Aid
Oh,
Man.
yeah. Okay. A is false. A is false. A is actually true.
Oh. I kind of zoned out while you were reading A.
Yeah.
And then B and C sounded like they could be true. So that's why I picked A.
So,
Same.
to,
Exact same.
so the false one or the lie is that the Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the planet, which is a persistent myth that claims that Amazon rainforest produces 20% of Earth's oxygen.
Oh, and he said Amazon. That's only
Yeah.
one rainforest.
Right.
Dang.
Part of the lungs.
I didn't even think about
Yes,
that.
they are. Well, okay. However,
Marshland.
according to our Whole Village website, the rainforest consumes nearly as much oxygen as it produces through decomposition and respiration, resulting in a near neutral contribution to the atmosphere.
There's decomposition releases like methane, right?
I believe so. I think that would be drive-by science for me to say, but
think so.
what you said sounds right.
Because it gets really, really hot.
Yes.
When it burns, it Creates carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're wondering what should be considered as the world's lungs,
Marsh.
okay, do you have a guess, Travi? You have a guess what should be considered the world's lungs?
I was going to choose Brad's answer.
Marsh. Okay. Well, it's oceans, particularly the phytoplankton within the oceans,
Son of a gun.
which are the real primary producers of the world's oxygen.
I even, like a couple weeks ago, I think I said
Yeah, I think you did too.
80% of the Earth's oxygen comes from phytoplankton.
Yeah. So I thought that was huge,
Dang
and I
it.
thought that was interesting.
When we both missed that.
Yeah.
What a whiff.
What a whiff. So it's still tied
Looking like
1-1,
idiots
2-2, or
over
3-3?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Whichever way you want to cut it up.
We can cut it up however you guys would like. I didn't think keeping score was appropriate, but I'm down since you guys are so
Kept score every
competitive.
game.
Well, so we can, a winner can donate money.
Oh, that's true. Well, we could have all chosen and then donated, but you guys are competitive. Let's keep going. Number 6, we're going to dive into the world of hiking for 3 situations. A, hiking is called hiking all over the world. B, the Swiss have something of a national fetish for hiking and are blessed with the highest density of hiking trails per square kilometer in the world. Or is it C, the oldest continuously used and maintained recreational trail in America is New Hampshire's Crawford Path?
I got my answer.
Okay, Brad has his answer. Travi has his answer. They both guessed A is a lie. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is. It is a lie. Hiking is not called hiking all over the world. I thought this was fun because one of them is bar none my favorite name for hiking.
Ooh.
So not even in all English-speaking countries do they call what we call hiking. In fact, in Australia, it's called bushwalking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. Awesome.
In the UK, you might hear it called hill walking, rambling, or fell walking.
Rambling.
Bell
Right.
walking.
And to my favorite one, in New Zealand, the term or the word hiking is tramping.
Ooh.
I think that is my favorite word for hiking.
Tramping.
Yeah.
I wonder if that what's the movie where the guy goes out in Alaska and dies because he eats
Into the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't his name something Supertramp?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if it's
Huh.
that kind of tramping.
Because I always thought it was the musician. Or
Yeah,
the
that's what
group
I
or
thought
whatever.
too.
Huh. I wonder.
But I never know.
Tramping. So if you find your guys self in New Zealand, if you want a buddy, you just ask them, hey, let's go tramping.
Any good tramping spots around
any
here?
good tramping spot? You know any loop tramps? I think that was cool. That was fun for me.
Going on.
I
a loop
wasn't
tramp.
sure where that one was going, but it was a hiking question about language.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I was just finding the most random shit because I was interested. I was diving in for a couple days here. Number
I like
7. Let's go to the mountains. Okay? A. Mountain ranges cover about 22% of Earth's landmass. Land. Okay?
Okay.
Is B. Mount Everest is the tallest vertical mountain on Earth, standing at 29,032 feet, or 8,848 meters. Or is it C? Mountains hold over 85% of the world's amphibians, birds, and mammals. Which one is a lie?
The Mount Everest one could be a lie because I don't know the exact numbers.
And there's underwater mountains.
Whoa. I don't know,
damn.
dudes. I don't know, bros.
I feel like I just gave Travis the answer.
You don't know anything.
Man.
What was C again?
C is mountains hold over 85% of the world's amphibians, birds, and mammals.
Okay. I wonder what's considered a mountain above.
What elevation are we talking here?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's for you guys to decipher.
What?
I got my answer.
Okay.
Brad's ready.
I'm ready.
Travis is ready. Flip them. C and C. C is actually true.
Oh,
Really?
The mountains all over the world collectively hold over 85% of the world's amphibians, birds, and mammals.
that's where it's like, is a mountain 1 foot above sea level? What's a mountain?
Many of those species that I just referred to, they are also endemic, meaning they are only found in that one region that they are in. So over 85% of the world's amphibians, birds, and mammals are only found in the mountains, and then more specifically in that region. That's pretty neat. The answer, though,
You
is
buying
B.
that, Travis?
I don't know, man, because
This was from... I actually didn't write the website down. I
a
forgot.
loose definition of mountains.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's see, you were thinking about it. That's why I got psyched about it, because the Mount Everest one, B, is the lie. That while Mount Everest claims the crown of the tallest mountain people can see, so from ground floor to there, Mauna Kea, a dormant volcano in Hawaii, takes the prize for in raw vertical rise. Measured from its base on the ocean floor, it rises to 33,500 feet, which is about 10,210 meters. So
That one, it's poking out.
it's poking out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
So there's that. I thought that was fun.
tricky, real tricky, Patrick.
Thanks, dude. I'm trying. Where's the score now?
Still tied.
Still tied. Threes.
Oh
We
boy.
haven't got one right in a minute.
Dude, is that because the questions suck or because they're
Well,
good?
no, it's kind of like there's no parameters on the questions. Like
you
what
guys
is a
like
mountain?
parameters?
What is a mountain?
Well, a mountain is from the land, the ground, all the way up, right? It doesn't matter.
What's considered the seafloor?
Does that include
The ground.
hills?
The
What's
Well,
a
ground
yeah.
is the
At the
seafloor.
bottom of the Mariana Trench?
Is the ground. That's the ground.
The floor.
The floor.
That floor is always changing, though.
Hey, you know what? This is based on a website that gave me fun facts about nature. Okay? I did write it. Blame ultimatekilimanjaro.com.
Oh,
We need more specificity. Kilimanjaro.
Well, I didn't give it to you, so
Another big
I can't help it. All right.
next.
Number 8, elephants. And this comes from earth.org.
Now we're
Oh,
talking.
So take
Now
it
we're
up with
talking.
them if you don't like the questions. But this is elephants, okay? One of the most unique communication methods elephants use is through seismic signals. There's a B. Elephant families are matriarchal.
Okay.
Or is it C? Elephant poaching for ivory has destroyed 50% of the elephant population in the past century.
All right, I got my answer.
I have mine as well.
C. That is right, dude. That is the lie. Due to massive illegal poaching in the 1970s and 1980s to satisfy the demand for ivory, particularly in Asia, around 90% of Africa's elephant population has been wiped out. 90%. That's insane.
Is that the only place you can
Figured it
get
should be a little
ivory?
bit higher than that.
Is it
Higher than 90? Woo.
higher than 50?
No, than 50. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Is that the only place you can get ivory?
From an African elephant?
From animals?
That's the only place I've ever known.
Yeah.
I don't think you can, like, ivory farm. All right, well, whatever. I did want to read about the seismic signals, which is true. This is where they create vibrations in the ground, allowing other elephants to detect and absorb them through their feet and their bones. They can communicate this way. This communication channel can work in surprisingly vast distances and speeds. So in terms, I believe I read something like a half mile or a mile away or something. It was crazy. And then in speeds that they can do it and then react to it like another elephant.
Huh.
So they're like those worms in that movie.
Oh, tremors?
Or yeah, I guess that one too.
Tremors.
Were you thinking Dune?
Dune, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't thinking Dune. No, Tremors is way better.
What?
1, 2, and 3,
Shots
bro.
fired.
Wow.
Other ways that elephants communicate are by trumpeting, using body language, touching, and scenting.
Travis, hit us with an elephant trumpet.
Oh, do it, dude.
Shit.
Too cool.
I'm definitely cutting that out.
Oh, that's great. All right, number 9, the Galapagos Islands from NationalGeographic.com. What?
You look like you were about ready to pass out.
You did.
I can't help it, dude.
You
I
look
might
like
have.
you almost fell over.
Well, I definitely just actually farted. I'll tell you that, dude. Blowing that kind of air with my mouth shut sucks, dude. I'll be out of breath for a minute.
Your eyes were popping.
Yeah.
A, we're going to the Galapagos Islands. A, the Galapagos Islands is Ecuador's first national park. B, Charles Darwin was the first recorded visitor to the Galapagos, which is why we have the Darwin's finches. Or is it C, the Galapagos have brilliant boobies?
Brilliant.
I think I got it.
A, the Galapagos Islands is, oh, you're showing them? B, okay.
Whoa,
and then-
bro.
And B, it is that. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, he had to have known to go there.
Charles Darwin only spent 5 weeks in the Galapagos in 1835, but his time there left a lasting impression. The research he did on the island later served as evidence for his theory of evolution by natural selection, which he presented in On the Origin of the Species.
Was that his book?
Yes. And then the first recorded visitor, in fact, was a noble and bishop of Panama named Tomas de Berlanga. His ship was blown. Did I get that right? Do you think? Tomas de Berlanga? What?
Well, I was kind of laughing on two fronts.
What?
That, of course, like one of the first people there was a priest trying to spread Catholicism.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Well, his ship was blown off course.
Oh,
And that was in 1535.
Sorry
Are
to
they
judge.
Spanish?
They were from Panama.
Panama.
Yeah. Bishop of
probably
Panama,
Spanish.
Tomas de Berlanga. His ship was blown off course in 1535 while sailing to Peru. Unlike
Nice.
Darwin, though, Berlanga wrote back to the king of Spain,
Spanish.
king of Spain, and described the island as dross, worthless, because it has not the power of even raising a little grass, only a little thistles.
Oh,
And turtles.
So he just
What
kept on going.
what a fool.
Nobody enjoyed it. But he is the first recorded visitor to the Galapagos.
And he's like, this place sucks.
Yeah, yeah. And then the boobies part, because it's birds, I just thought it was fun that they have 3 species of boobies. The red-footed boobies are the smallest of the trio. The blue-footed boobies have that striking, like, blue hue on their feet, which is just gorgeous. We sent you photos of them earlier, Brad,
Yeah, we did.
or little videos. And the Nazca booby, which is the largest of the 3, can be identified by its brilliant white plumage and black tip feathers. So 3 boobies on that island.
Nice.
That's cool, dude.
So hopefully, if you go there, you can at least get
See a
those,
booby?
Get those 3.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, blue-footed boobies have, like, when I was a kid, that was my bird. Plus, they kind of waddle and they kick their feet up.
And when you're an adult.
So do any of the finches that we see, do they visit Galapagos? Or do they live there?
I
Or is
don't
that a
believe
very
There's a bunch of different kinds
exclusive
of finches.
group of finches there.
I think they're pretty exclusive. I mean, Darwin was amazed, but I was reading, this is what I was reading a little bit of, and that I believe that there's Darwins on there's finches on the different islands. So what made it so huge and what the reason he used the finches to prove evolution was because on this island where it might be different terrain or different trees or something along those lines, the finch would have a longer, skinnier beak. And then on an island right next to that, because of different scenarios, it would have a very like wide and short beak. And so he noticed that all these different species of the same bird were kind of built different. And that's where he thought it must have been evolution.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why we have the Darwin's finches, by the way. The Darwin's finches.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Right.
Moving on.
Yeah. This is the last one. Question 10.
Oh, tied.
still
This
tied
is the
up.
last one.
Yes. And this is...
we might need another Snapple fact.
Oh, Lord. I have a couple more. I used to read those babies all the time. This one's about wetlands. Okay.
Gosh, dang, that's my worst.
So that's I've been dreading wetlands this whole time. Not wetlands. A, the Hudson Bay lowland located in North America and bordering the southern shore of Hudson Bay in northern Canada is the largest wetland in the world. B, there are 5 different types of wetlands depending on their location, water chemistry, and animal life. C, wetlands are the most biologically diverse ecosystems on the planet. A, B, or C?
It's all the marbles riding on this one.
One good read through. One more.
Okay. The Hudson Bay lowland located in North America and bordering the southern shore of Hudson Bay in northern Canada is the largest wetland in the world. B, there are 5 different types of wetlands depending on their location, water chemistry, and animal life. Or C, wetlands are the most biologically diverse ecosystems on the planet.
Got mine.
Brad has his. A and A.
Oh,
Good.
man.
Nice. I
No
like
way.
this. See, I like when you guys end up tied because then it just doesn't build animosity like I have towards Brad. It doesn't, none of that. It's just a happy game of just a bit of education. I do my game nights a little bit differently than you guys in terms of you let Brad kill me, and Brad always wants to be competitive, and I just want to throw in this nice little mix of just a bit of education
No,
night.
you're just trying to let Brad get away with not losing.
No, I just don't want to contribute to him winning or losing, and I think it's more fun just to learn.
I think it's more keeping me from winning.
No, not at all. See, that's your competitive spirit coming in. I'm telling you, it's not that. But the answer is, you're right.
But you're also taking away a chance for me to enjoy.
I just want us all to just sit down and learn
victory.
together. It's Brad's birthday tonight. That's
don't
right,
care about
listeners.
his
It's
birthday.
Brad's birthday. And I just wanted to have a nice casual eve where Brad can have his Oberon lights and we can just chill.
I should win because it's my birthday.
See, nope, it's not going to happen on
There's
game
that
night when I'm
loophole he's
hosting.
working
And
at.
you guys allow me to choose because it's dealer choice. And let me get into some of the other things about A, the largest wetland in the world not being the largest wetland in the world. While the Hudson Bay lowland is a very large wetland, it is actually the 3rd largest in the world. The Pantanal is the largest wetland in the world at, just take a guess at how many acres the largest wetland in the world is.
250,000.
Okay.
1.6 million.
42 million acres of wetland. This wetland sprawls across Bolivia, Brazil, and Paraguay.
Nice.
Isn't that huge?
Oh.
This
The
whole
Everglades to shame.
dude, yeah, for real. And then, so it is home to approximately 656 bird species, over 230 mammal species,
Brad just bought
and
tickets.
over 260 fish species. Fish species. That's hard to say.
Say it again.
Fish species. Dude, I thought that was 42 million acres
That's pretty
of just
big.
sweet wetland. That's awesome to me.
Are there crocodiles or alligators?
Dude,
South of America,
it's
are there?
the list just keeps on going and going and going. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not your guys' average game night the way you guys like to do it, but I got a
do you
chance
mean
to
by- what do
teach
you
you
mean?
guys a little something, and I think that's fun. Now you guys know where a mountain starts.
No, I don't. I
Well,
feel like you still never.
Where does a mountain start?
on the ground. You guys pick me apart every single
Please.
time I do these damn things, dude.
Somebody email us and tell us what the answer
Yeah.
to Brad and I's question is.
Yeah.
And if we're just dumb.
No, I don't think that. But
Like, I imagine it's something like when over an average distance, like say a mile, as soon as the elevation crosses like a certain average height, like rate of height.
I don't know. That's a toughie.
we'll
All
figure
right.
this out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick, for those good thought-provoking
dude.
questions that now has us in a spiral. But I think it's time we get out of here.
Yeah, please,
All right.
Jesus.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Keep on sauntering.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Doodle-doo-doo.